Welcome back to CrimeDoor TV. I'm Sydney Schofield. The family of 25-year-old Daniel Robinson is continuing their search on the ground in Arizona for the young geologist. Robinson disappeared in late June of 2021, leaving a job site in Buckeye, Arizona. Investigators found his Jeep roughly a month after he disappeared. We're grateful today to be joined by Daniel's father, David Robinson. I want to start by talking about your son, a very special guy. What are some of your favorite things about him?
Daniel, he's he's a very brilliant young man. Of course, I'm a biased father, so of course I'm gonna say that. But at the same time, yes, Daniel's very brilliant. He's very much a go-getter. He have tons of friends. We go down to college down there. Seem like everybody know him just walking down the street. But definitely very friendly, oriented person. But what I enjoy the most about him as a father is the way that out of the siblings, he's the one that would go out his way, for instance, just to speak to his grandmothers, to spend time with them, go out the way to make sure he's there for his family. He's the person that also would fill in that gap, so if there's any kind of conflict going on in the family, that's Daniel. He'll fill in that gap. So those are the things that I really love about him.
David, I know he vanished back in mid-June. Where does the investigation stand now?
Well, yes, it's been an entire year, over a year now, that Daniel went missing. Of course, you guys know that I have been here in Arizona since the 26th on the ground, searching for him, doing everything I can, from investigating on my own, hired a private investigator to doing second investigation as well. Also trying to work with law enforcement. At this point, of course, because of funding and things like that, the searches have came very slowed down tremendously. So that's one of the biggest components that kind of dropped and slow, but I still have the flyer distribution still pushing, getting those flyers out there, keeping the information going, doing everything I can on social media, doing interviews, things like that, to try to make sure I keep Daniel's story out there, because that's more important to me, to get that word out there, because that's always maybe that one person, that someone that may have seen something.
And David, you put together that day of remembrance. What went into the decision to hold that event?
So my team and I, we got together because we had a candlelit visual to bring some attention and awareness to missing person cases, and not just Daniel, because this thing is bigger than just me and my family and situation with my son. The Day of Remembrance is geared to help bring some light and some attention to these missing person cases. So, and also to help these families get a platform, the ones that want to come out and join the event, to get a platform to be able to share their stories amongst each other, as well as get it out there to the public, get those flyers out as well.
Incredible that you're using this as a platform to advocate for others. At this point, David, what can the public do to help find Daniel?
Word of mouth. If people go ahead and share that story, go ahead and put that story out there, Dave's story, keep it going, share it with your friends, your family, because like I said, my goal is to reach that one person who probably have passed by that day and saw what happened, and now they live in Florida, for instance, and I want to be able to reach that person. So get that word out, and we can keep that going. But what can help also with Daniel is go to pleasehelpfinddaniel.com. There's all kind of ways to help there if you want to volunteer, passing out flyers, even printing out flyers. All that information is there. So support is very crucial to keep the investigation going as well. So I do have a GoFundMe there if people want to donate as well.
Well, we will continue to share his story, and you will certainly be in our thoughts, David. Thank you for your time today.